Every day and in every way, I am getting better and better. That's the motto of the grind, the process of knuckling down and fighting your way through a few hundred enemies just to gain that next level. Borderlands 2 is a game all about the grind, all about repetition, improvement and reward. And its motto, every day and in every way, I am getting better and better guns. Yes, guns. Big guns, small guns, shiny guns and grubby guns. Good guns, bad guns, bloody guns and fiery guns. Guns of all shapes and sizes, all makes and materials, all types and tastes. That's what Borderlands 2 is all about. Forget its half-baked plot of evil dictators, secret alien MacGuffins and incredibly irritating robots. This is a game all about boomsticks and lethal friends. Guns by any other name. Borderlands 2 may have all the hallmarks of a typical RPG, with questing, looting and leveling up making up the majority of the gameplay, but it's the game's fetish for firearms that elevates it above these simple gaming structures. It's an obsession driven by some smart technology, with the game's weapons all being randomly generated as you play. Defined by their stats, it's their fire rates, damage types and reload speeds that you will be obsessing yourself over. Acid-firing sniper rifles, quick-draw revolvers and our favourite, explosive shotguns will all pass through your hands. Each has a look defined by its manufacturer, and you'll quickly develop a favourite, whether it's Hyperion's high-tech or Jacob's steampunk chic. All that's needed is something to point them at, and the game is happy to oblige. Bandits, robots and monsters of all kinds will line up to take your bullets, and they make up quite a colourful menagerie. It's a pleasant change from the first Borderlands, which insisted on having you grind through wave after wave of photo-fit baddies. Sadly, Borderlands 2's enemies, though more distinctive, are just as stupid as those of the original. Most are basic hunt and kill drones, charging down the nearest threat, while the few that have varied abilities seem to simply cycle through them on a loop. But what they lack in brains, they more than make up for in freakishly long health bars. Yes, Borderlands 2 is full to the brim with bullet sponges. This, in combination with their single-figure IQs, often make the game's enemies a chore to fight. Whether in split screen or online, co-op brings a much-needed vitality to the game's world of Pandora. Allowing for anytime drop-in, drop-out play, co-op is satisfyingly simple to set up and suitably rewarding. In co-op, you'll discuss the finer points of firearms, comparing your fire pistol to their slag launcher. You'll cheer as you unleash hell on unsuspecting bosses, and chat idly as you face yet another wave of skegs. It's easily the best way to play Borderlands 2, softening its difficulty spikes, offering new tactics and staving off the tedium of some of the lengthier missions. Solo Borderlands 2 is a completely different experience. Suddenly the game's problems seem all too clear. There's still fun to be had in chopping and changing your inventive firearms, but your class abilities seem suddenly lifeless when you're on your own. Even Pandora, the game's colourful world, seems to lose some of its sheen, with its jagged edges and muddy textures more obvious than before. There are striking locations, particularly the crisp glaciers of the game's starting area, but the game's dusty deserts are painfully derivative. All of this taints the single-player experience, not completely killing the fun of shooting and looting your way to success, but leaving some grave wounds. Borderlands 2 never truly recovers. If you have a full complement of fellow gamers to help you through the campaign, you'll have plenty of dumb fun. But for those preparing to face the challenges of Pandora alone, you better be ready to face the grind. Perhaps we need to rethink the game's motto. Better with friends